Welcome to Memorial Stadium and the sea of red in the heartland of Lincoln, Nebraska. An uncommon place and home to an uncommon program with a championship pedigree. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day, as we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Iowa Hawkeyes, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Huskers will kick it away to start us off. From inside the 15, here's the return. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So Iowa's offense will start this game off. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. That's caught. It's Brown. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. The Hawkeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Holds and fires complete to the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside. Defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
They'll line up for a second down play. Off the play fake. Quick strike complete. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Hawkeyes are marching down the field. To the ground with the back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Here's the handoff. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The 7th play of this opening drive. They'll need to move the chains on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Coming after it. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Defensive linemen live to get after the quarterback, to get sacks, to get by those big hog mollies up front on the offensive line and say, you taste dirt.
The Hawkeyes send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Gets the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20. So the Nebraska Cornhuskers offense will have its first possession of the game. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Right back to the well. Brought down at the 48 after a gain of 5. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the middle. makes a connection. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The offense set for a first down play. Looking to throw, it's Raiola. Got his man down the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. They're bringing him, and the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Now the defense has got it, and they're going the other way. Touchdown, Iowa! The defense takes matters into their own hands. What a play by the defense there. Loose football, country fumble, pick it up with room, scoop, and score.
No doubt, country versus city. When it's a country fumble, nobody around, I got to pick that puppy up and do some damage with it. Nice job seeing the situation, scooping it up, making a play.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT makes it 7-0. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They have had to wear that beat down since the last time these two met, Jesse.
And they've been talking about it for a long time. They were absolutely embarrassed. The players, the coaches, the fans. You know, David, coming into this game this time, they want to put out a much better performance.
Oh, there's nothing worse. The coaches are riding you all week leading up into this game, reminding you, showing the clips in the locker room. You know you failed. You want to come out and get a great start in this football game early.
The play-action fake. Quickly complete. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. And the Huskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Fedot. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a first down. The Cornhuskers have this offense rolling. Comes out throwing on first down. Fires to the big fella.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they got him. A sack denies to try to convert on fourth down.
Well, that play never had a chance. On fourth down, they're trying to catch the defense off guard, throwing for it, but no protection. Quarterback didn't have an opportunity to step up and get rid of that football. Give the defense credit, man. Tremendous aggression there on fourth.
Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. That's the end of the quarter, and Iowa is on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Tosses it incomplete. And the Hawkeyes will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Pulled it, finds his man on the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Kept it on the ground on first down. See if they stick with that plan on second. Back to pass, it's Raiola. It's complete. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. So what do they have for third and short from their own 23? They'll try to get the first through the air. And incomplete on the deep ball. The Huskers line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Using his legs. It's Washington.
Nice run there on first down. You know, this is a running back that gets better as the game goes on. So they're going to want to make sure they keep feeding him the football, let him get lathered up.
The lone back's got it. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Going with the ground game left. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. He'll do it himself. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Hawkeyes will call on their punt team. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Scanning the field, it's Raiola. Getting some heat. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Fires into traffic, it's picked off. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28.
What a big game-changing play. I love when you see defensive players, they jump on the ball like they were the offensive guy. So aggressive, going and getting that pick, creating some big mojo for your team.
Iowa has the ball back on offense. After punting the last time they had it, they ought to be set up for a much better result with this drive.
This offense better be licking their chops. You're not going to start with better field possession than this all game did.
You ain't lying. Forget about the last possession and what we did. You're already in scoring position. Take care of that football. Make sure you get some points.
He'll pull it on the read. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. 3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? Finds his big tight end. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. And the Hawkeyes will line it up on 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll leave it with him. They knock him down right there. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Gets it out fast. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. The Hawkeyes look to keep this drive humming. Trying to punch it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hawkeyes! That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Iowa, 14. Nebraska, 0.
On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And the Huskers decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's got great speed. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Breaks the tackle. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. On the ground, it's Washington. Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes it on the run. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Raiola. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
First down for the offense.
He's going to pass. got it in the middle. It's Fado. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for second down.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
On third down, going up top. Pressure coming. Another incompletion on third down. The Cornhuskers will punt it away on fourth down. Fair catch, called for and made. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They've jumped on them, executing at a high level and up 14-0, David.
This is the exact start you want. I mean, offense is playing great. Defense has gotten stops. You're in a position now, Palmer, to put the hammer down and get a 3-possession lead.
I'm really impressed with their physicality on both sides of the ball early in this one. They've been winning in the trenches. So here on offense, keep running the football and show your dominance.
Still running at the 40. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
He's got such good awareness in the pocket. He does a good job of feeling the rush, and you know it's a pass, and you want to keep your eyes downfield, but he sees an opening, and if he sees an opening, he's got the ability to go get it and get a first down.
Couldn't get anything done on first down. Now 2nd and 10 from the 46. He's looking to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Right down the middle. And it's picked off. Taking it the other way. He's at the 40. And he was looking for the pick six. He'll have to settle for getting it inside the 30.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB, making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They're already in great field goal position here, David. The question is, how aggressive do they get?
Full throttle. Be aggressive. Try to get the touchdown here, man. Such great starting field position.
It's just going to take one play, right? They've got the weapons outside. Give a guy an opportunity to make a play in the end zone. Think about the momentum change that would create.
A little screen to the running back. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Good, right down the boulevard.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over, and while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field goal.
That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. And as time runs out here in the first half, the offense will take a knee and go to the break, content with the lead they've built. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys. And I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion. And no surprise, we saw just that in the first half today. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive, just like they do at the start of the game. They've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here will be huge.
He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. The Huskers come to the line with a new set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Right back to the well. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Looking for a man, it's Raiola. He makes the connection. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. And the Huskers are moving quickly down the field. He leaves it with his back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. On 2nd down, will they go back to the ground game? Red pass, it's complete. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Gets it inside the 30, down to the 27, a pickup of 6. Gun 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They got him to jump. The defense got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a first down. Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got his man quickly. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. The Cornhuskers trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. He's looking to pass. Lets it go to the end zone. It's complete. And he's wrestled to the ground. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. Touchdown, Nebraska! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
They'll try to get the 2-point conversion here and make it a 3-point game. They'll try to blast their way in. He gets it in for the 2, and now a field goal with time. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Iowa has the ball back on offense. On the run, it's Washington. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Oh, it's a reverse. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. They want to throw it. Blasted as he lets it go. Pulls it in. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
They're working that left side. Tackle is made after the first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there and got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Encroachment. Defense.
Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the Oak. He's looking to throw. Got his man. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. He's got the tight end. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. This defense backed up, goal to go, and the crowd's giving them some juice. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
What a fantastic play there from the linebacker position. You think about guys like Trev Alberts, Levante David, some of the Nebraska greats playing the linebacker spot. Those guys were able to run. And because of that, they could get to the quarterback when blitzing. This guy with his speed is a guy that they need to deploy time and time again, getting after the quarterback. He's got some wheels.
On second down, he'll fire. He caught it. And he was thinking 6, but that D knocks him down at the 2. You can't hear yourself think on 3rd and goal. Off play action. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Iowa.
And what a nice play call and nice execution. Play action, you're thinking run. Quarterback pulls it out, throws the football right behind those guys, and gets the touchdown.
Yeah, it was a nice job there by the quarterback, too, on the ball handling. He just froze the defense just long enough to help those wide receivers and targets get some separation in the end zone, and at that point, it was just an easy pitch.
Lining up to add another. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They march 79 yards on the drive, and they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And here's the return. Makes a move. He's on the loose. There he goes. Open it up. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. He just took it the entire length of the field, end to end, coast to coast, nationwide for the touchdown.
And how about the fans in the stands going, no, take a knee, no, yes. Over 100 yards for the kickoff return. Nice job taking that in the end zone, making a huge play.
Getting set for the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're lining up for the kickoff, and let's see if this return team can answer with a score of its own.
Nebraska, 18.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Off the play fake on first down. Got his man downfield. Running toward the tape. He's at the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Hawkeyes! Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
Now, we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone.
Nebraska, 18.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops, Palmer, and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. They go to the ground. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Back to throw. It's Raiola. He looks that one in nicely. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? They'll try to move the chains on the ground. The Huskers are stopped, but not before getting the first down. Offense at an empty set. They'll throw it on first down. It's complete. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. And the Huskers will have it 1st and 10. Movement here from the tight end. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Pulled down after a pickup of 5, they'll mark it at the 8. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. The offense coughs it up, and they were on the move. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Yeah, and you run a play that's conservative, and you're going to hand the football over, and you think nothing bad's going to happen. And, man, if he doesn't just cough it up, terrible timing. You get inside that 5-yard line ready to make a play, score some points, and instead the defense recovers the football.
Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the grab. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. Looking to move it through the air. Got a man. It's Washington. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. He's got an open man. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
Trying play action. On the move to his left. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. They're trying to get to it. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
They've methodically worked the ball down the field. 11th play of the drive coming up, but this one 3rd and long. Trying to get to him. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
Yeah, and the defensive line, 3rd and long situations. I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on 3rd down.
And the Hawkeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. They'll throw it on 1st down. Looking left. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. After the incompletion, here comes 2nd and 10 from the 32. Looking down the middle. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Raiola. He's going for it all. He's got it down the right side. Got a lot of running room. Touchdown, Huskers! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. Old Uncle Mo has changed sidelines.
Look out, brother. Here's what happens, right? Something happens, get you close in the ball game. The defense needs to come out here, get a stop, get that ball back to the offense. Oh, Uncle Mo on your side.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
28, Nebraska, 25.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Iowa has the ball back on offense. After giving up that last touchdown, they still got the lead, but now feeling a little bit of pressure to answer with one of their own, David.
And it gets a little bit tight. Listen, we're getting later in the ball game. This offense punted last time. They got to find a few plays, Palmer, that they really love here. Steal some momentum back in this ball game.
They do, David, and after watching their defense just get gashed down the field that last drive, the dream drive for this offense would be to matriculate the ball down the field, eat up some clock, and finish it off with a touchdown.
The Hawkeyes will have a 1st down. New set of downs after that completion. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. Clock continues to run and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Hawkeyes are on the move. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. On the move. Tackled, but he has a 1st down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Hawkeyes getting set on 1st and 10. The give to the back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. When you deal with a rivalry game, you have to live with the outcome for a full year. And this one is going to rest in their minds for the entire season going into next year.
And it's not going to sit well with the losing team. When you lose these, you're going to get hounded and you're going to get hate. You're going to get social media is going to destroy you about losing to your rival. But you got to put it past you. It is just one game. It's not that big of a deal. Well, Jesse, yeah, it kind of is.
It kind of is a big deal. You're right, David. I mean, a lot of these kids, they played with each other or against each other in high school. They've known each other for a long time. There's going to be a lot of trash talking going on, not just between players, but the fans, their families, coaching staffs. This is a game that's going to get talked about for an entire year. And you talk about wanting to get revenge, it's going to take some time.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.